For centuries, the Great Bastion has stood firm. Through sacrifice and stone-focused determination, the Celestial Dragon Emperor and his children have staved off corruption time and time again. In the northern provinces, Miao Ying, the Storm Dragon, contends with the ever-looming threat of invasion, and worse, traitors amongst her own subjects. The Great Bastion cannot abide a fractured defender, so our first task is to consolidate Gunpowder Road. Some quick flanking puts us at an immediate advantage and sandwiches the rebels between our cavalry and the bulk of our forces. Thanks to our skyjunk and superior ranged capabilities, the rebels are easily dispatched and subsequently executed.
The defense effort has need.
The only way through the Bastion is 3 key gates. When Chaos invasions come, it's these locations that take the brunt of the attacks. We'll need to secure Snakegate and ensure our allies are strong enough to shoulder their own burdens. But first, we'll be taking care of the rest of the rebels.
The Emperor's chosen daughter.
As we expand our settlements, we'll need to pay close attention to our harmony. We'll build a labor conscription bureau and a conscription office, both for the growth, control, and bonuses to our young. With Gunpowder Road returned to order and more potential rivals discovered in the west, we'll turn our focus to Snakegate and fortifying the Bastion. We'll begin by issuing the Storm Dragon's Edict commandment, lowering corruption, bolstering defense, and decreasing our enemy's movement range. Unfortunately, whilst we were distracted with internal affairs, a Chaos Warband entered Grand Cathay through the demolished Snakegate. We'll need to face them head-on. Before more conflict is had, we'll want additional funds to maintain our growing army. Making use of the Ivory Road, we'll dispatch a caravan to trade with distant cultures. Caravans come with plenty of risk, but the potential rewards are more than worth it. With our army bolstered and extra funds incoming, we'll assault the invaders, driving them away. We'll colonize Snakegate, ensuring that future invasions are not so easy. Here we turn Miao Ying to her true purpose, the unyielding protection of Grand Cathay. To aid in our defense of the Bastion, we'll align the Wujing compass to match our current goals. Each of the 4 directions offer powerful incentives, but our army has suffered from recent conflicts. We'll turn the compass northwest to hasten their recovery. We'll also set the Western Great Bastion's commandment to the Bastion Restored for the added casualty replenishment rate. Turmoil as our caravan is ambushed and held under threat of violence. We'll refuse to negotiate with ogres and order the caravan to protect itself.
Move in harmony, and we shall prevail! Harmonious rock! Minds as one!
Ogres may be a hardy enemy, but we've managed to cut the assaulting lord off from the bulk of his forces. Some focused pressure, and we soon have the upper hand. There remains an insidious enemy within the Bastion, one we weren't confident enough to confront until now. The foul architect of fate holds the terracotta graveyard, and whilst this threat remains, the Bastion is still weakened. We'll entrust Snakegate's defense to a reliable general and move south to exterminate the demon threat.
Master of Tempest. Might of Gyra.
On the settlement's bridge is where the majority of the fighting is to be had. We thwart attempts to flank us and soon overpower the demons with superior melee power.
Minds as one, they will perish!
The forces of chaos fight to the last, but are broken against the might of the Storm Dragon. To maintain the security of Grand Cathay, we'll need a strong relationship with the Imperial Wardens, so we broker a deal. In exchange for the newly liberated graveyard, we demand a military alliance. Our ambitions will see us take command of the entire bastion, but for now we'll lend our aid to Turtlegate with the construction of an outpost to bolster the gate's defenses. Something is brewing in the Chaos Wastes, all signs pointing towards an impending attack. We'll continue to monitor the situation and build our defenses in preparation.
I will not tolerate sloth.
The Celestial Loyalists are under attack from within. An army of Slanesh's demons summoned by decadent cultists. Their settlement is besieged, so we commit ourselves to our allies' defense. With poor ranged capabilities and no opportunity to flank, Slanesh's demons are forced to attempt a full frontal assault, to a disastrous outcome. Slanesh's forces are a trifling thing this time, and they're easily dealt with. But whilst we were distracted, a Tzeentch host amassed outside of Snakegate. The Changer of Ways is making his move. The journey across Cathay is long, but we arrive in time to face the demons.
Master.
Kairos Fateweaver marches on Snakegate, intent on breaching the bastion and laying waste to Cathay beyond.
The ruinous powers knock upon our gates, but these guests are not welcome! Send them from our threshold with the steel in your hands and in your hearts.
We arrange our defenses, focusing our ranged units on the walls and preparing our fallback points. Our hope is to end the battle at the outer wall, but we're ready to fight in the streets if we must.
For the Emperor! Execute them!
Crossbowman! Warrior crossbow!
Qi and Chi's spells bombard our defenders relentlessly, extracting a terrible toll. But despite Kairos Fateweaver's magical prowess, he cannot stand against the might of the Storm Dragon.
Oh, Cathay! Defenders of Cathay!
The invasion is repelled. The Great Bastion still stands, and the northern province's continued survival is ensured. For now. But where we set our eyes northward, we failed to monitor the situation to the west. Whilst our back was turned, invaders from the Mountains of Morn annihilated the Dissenter Lords of Jin Shin. The dwindling taste of victory turns sour as Miao Ying realizes bitterly that her campaign to protect Cathay has only just begun.
CA 的这个视频呢，大致展示了震旦妙影开局会遇到的一些节点事件，就是效率稍微低了一些比方说重建奎门关，第一回合招募2队的话呢，第2回合就可以重建奎门关了。稍微建设一下就有一支接近满编的守军了，非常的舒服。这样我们就可以安心的解决关内附近的敌人，并且平衡阴阳。这个阴阳系统呢，弄起来挺麻烦的将领分阴阳，科技分阴阳，建筑分阴阳，哪一系过高，哪一些建筑呢就会受到减益。如果阴阳调和数据为0，则获得大增益，是一个需要费些心思的设定。关于商队，你是可以设定一个初始的货物价值，直接无脑拉满。因为价值越高，货物到达目的地之后的奖励呢也会越高，同时目的越远，花费的时间越长，价格也会越高。奖励呢有钱也有装备，路上呢确实会有可能遇到战斗，但也有可能会遇到一些事件来送你部队。完成一次运输，商队呢会长经验，随后返回。这个时候呢，你可以组建第2支商队，再次出发。顺便呢把第1支商队的技能点点一下，升级一下货物的数量，等数量升满之后呢，再升级一下货物的贩卖价值，从而在每一次交易中获得更高的收益。同时呢，视频中还展示了一个机制，那就是可以在盟友的城市中建造哨站来辅助盟友进行防御这是一个很有意思的东西。如果你想合帮的对象过于弱小了，那么你就靠这个哨站去帮他防御一下，防止他暴毙，便于我们合帮。 如果你的友军他的实力还不错的话呢，自然而然就不需要去遇到这个挑战啊，因为只有他被削弱了，我们才有更多的机会啊把他合帮掉。那么这些内容呢，本该是到妙影的第1期来跟大家讲的，没想到呢 CA 出了这么一期视频啊，那我就在这边提前讲上一些。那么更多的内容呢，到合适的时候啊才能和大家透露，大家懂的。